Hey y'all, welcome back. It's been a while since I did a sit down video. Jeez, I know you guys enjoyed the vlogs, but I'm back in my apartment. We'll talk about all that in this video because it is a life update. But I'm back. I'm sitting down talking to you guys, trying to do a lot of filming before everything is official. But first, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Keaira and I am your neighborhood publicist that comes to you live on this YouTube channel to talk about all things public relations, marketing, communications, and I also show you guys a bit into my life in my 30s and what that means, all that's going into this life update. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get straight on into the video. Alright y'all, so life has been lifing, y'all, and let me set the record straight. Like, it's not that I didn't want to film during this whole transition, it's just I did not have time and just a lot of things, and I'm gonna get into it in this video. But basically where we left off on my last life update is that I was now moving back to Birmingham. I got this new job, all that kind of stuff, and all that has translated. So back in October, actually the 1st of October, I officially moved most of my stuff. As you can see, I still have my apartment. We're gonna get into that. I officially moved some of my stuff back to Birmingham, and I had a nice little 2-week break, trying to get my life together, trying to get into, you know, just the groove of things before I started my new job. And let me tell you, those 2 weeks was definitely needed. I am so glad I made that decision to have that 2-week break. I know one of the biggest questions is, well, why didn't you just go ahead and move everything? And y'all, I thought about it. I really did. And I talked to the leasing company here where my apartment is in Chattanooga, and it was like, yeah, you just got to pay $4,000 to break your lease. And I was like, excuse me, $4,000? You guys have lost it. And you know, I still had my family in Birmingham, so I just thought about, hey, why don't I just move in with them for the time being, and you know, make it do what it do. My lease is up in January, so I could just move all my stuff in January, just take my clothes and necessities with me and let it be like that. So that's why I still have this apartment, and I just been living with my family. So it's not, I won't say it's ideal because there's no filming space because everybody has a bedroom and there's no extra bedroom that I can film in. And also I don't want to, my sisters are not into the whole social media thing. Y'all can see on my vlogs and stuff, they be like, hey, bye. So I don't want to intrude on them by always having to say, hey, you know, I know I'm living here, and you know, now you gotta be quiet while I'm filming, all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to do all that, so I try to keep my filming to basically minimum. So literally, if you see a sit down videos, either I have, you know, came back to Chattanooga, or I found a content creation studio, and I'll get into some of the other life update things that I'm going to be talking about. But that's typically what has happened. As you guys know, I am out of law enforcement. Jeez, I would never thought I said that so fast, but it's been, I started law enforcement in 2021, and it has been a whirlwind. I have gained a lot of information, a lot of skills, especially in crisis communications, because there's always something going on. So I would never regret that. But also I realized that law enforcement, public relations, and communications wasn't something I wanted to do long term. To be honest, when it fell into my lap, I wasn't like, oh, let's get in law enforcement. No, that was never the choice. But you know, when things are presented to you and you know, you feel like it's a great move for your career, you would do it. And so that's kind of how everything went about. But this new job that I am in, I am a director, which is you know, amazing to know that I just got into this director position level when I got to Chattanooga, and to be able to get another one that fast, that quickly, it's nothing but God, and I know He really truly has my back in these situations. So being able to be a director again is amazing. I am decreasing my team, so it's literally a team of 2 versus team of 4 and team of 3 that I had in Chattanooga. But although it's a team of 2, I am so thankful because this person on my team actually does public relations and communications, so I don't have to teach them what to do. And I think that's been the most refreshing about it. Like, the person knows what I mean when I say this, and you know, ideas are really balanced, and I don't have to teach anyone. And don't get me wrong, like especially my initial team in Birmingham, they was all open to ideas, not so much in Chattanooga, but anyway. And I felt like it was always this push and pull thing towards, you know, police and this, that. So I was like, okay, it's refreshing that I get to be with someone, or have somebody on my team that understands and has a communications degree and PR. So that's that. What else about the job? So it's quasi-government. I'm really kind of I'm trying to tread lightly, because I mean, most people already know where I work. Yeah, if you follow me on social media, they kind of made a whole announcement, so it's nothing that I'm trying to hide, but I still try to keep what I say to a minimum. And it's not technically government, it is government. It's very vast. So it's national government, city level, all that kind of stuff mixed up into one. So I got good benefits. We're just gonna put it like that. And to be able to be with an organization that is very ingrained in Birmingham was something that I've always wanted to be a part of, because as much as I've been trying to get away from Birmingham, obviously God has a plan for me to stay in Birmingham. So I am in the foreseeable future still going to be in Birmingham. So that's that. And just to talk about the job a little bit, I can vastly say that I have the autonomy that I was looking for. You guys know through my whole transition to Chattanooga, and you probably could see it in my face and stuff like that, because a lot of people were asking, you don't look happy in your videos. And I can really say I wasn't happy in that situation. Like, it was, from the outside looking in, it was everything that I wanted, but when I got there, it was not. And again, I'm not going to share someone else's story about what happened, because a lot of it does have to do with other people. But my side was, I didn't stand for a lot of things that were going on, and I did not like how certain situations was handled. And when I get to start feeling like that, it's time for me to leave. So that was the biggest reason why I left. And in this new organization, I get to have the autonomy that I was looking for in Chattanooga. I'm recognized as a subject matter expert. I'm a part of the executive leadership team, meaning I'm going to executive team meetings, this, that, and the third. They asking for my input type of thing. And that's what started off a habit in Chattanooga, but it kind of really got cut. But other than that, the job is going great. But I will say, we be busy. I thought I was busy in law enforcement. I was busy in law enforcement after hours, but literally from 8 to 5, your girl is on go. Like, we locked into work. It is what it is. And they do go to a lot of events. I have noticed that. Like, I thought, being in law enforcement, especially working for a chief, you go to a lot of events. No, they have nothing on this. And I actually get the opportunity to go on work trips and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, it's just been so uplifting. And also to be working with black people again. again, I'm not someone who is prejudiced or anything like that, but coming from the situation that I had in Chattanooga, where I'm not gonna lie, race played a lot of transactional reasons of what led to a lot of things happening. And then now I'm back to being around people who kind of understands me, kind of has the same background, and you know, understands my thought process when I'm looking at it from a different angle, versus, you know, I don't want to say everybody was privileged, but it was always like, well, why are you looking at it from this way? Like it was always a question of why versus, okay, well, let's get behind it, you know what I mean? So that's that. And I have just been, I don't know, y'all, it's really has been grateful to be back in the organizations I'm in. Y'all know Junior League that's some of my girls in Birmingham, and when they found out I was coming back, it was just been like a grand party ever since. Every time I go to an event, you know, there's somebody who always happy to see me, who really wants to talk to me. And I didn't get that in the Junior League here in Chattanooga. I'm not finna sugarcoat it anymore. I'm sorry. It is what it is. This is my experience and my experience only. If it's not yours and you're in that's cool. But I never felt welcome in Junior League in Chattanooga, and a lot of that played with race again, and I just didn't feel comfortable. And versus Junior League in Birmingham is very diverse, and I'm not even gonna lie, like one of the nicest people, mentors to me, she's not even black. But again, it's just the transition and the dynamics of everything versus Birmingham versus Chattanooga. It was very much different. And again, like I said, people open me with welcome arms back in Birmingham. And I just I don't know, I just feel more at ease. I don't feel like I have to be on guard, wondering who I can trust, who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. And I don't know, I'm just happy, y'all. And I guess you can really tell how much I'm smiling, because this is all I ever wanted, to be able to, you know, be somewhere where, especially in my career, that I'm appreciated, that my, you know, voice matters, that I'm at the table when the decisions are being made. Also being a helping hand in the community, being as vocal as I can be. And I felt like in Chattanooga I couldn't be that way, versus in Birmingham, you know, anybody's asking me, hey, even my boss, she didn't realize, she knew I grew up in Birmingham and I worked for the city at one point, but to know as many people as I know in Birmingham, and I didn't realize that either. Every time we go to events, she trying to introduce me. They like, oh, I know her. And she looking like, you know, from now on, you know, if you know, just tell me before I try to introduce y'all. But this season is really different. Again, I'm in a place where I'm more happier. I have friends. Not saying I didn't have friends. Like, I had friends to come visit me, but again, I didn't have a core group of friends here in Chattanooga. And, you know, just being around people who celebrate you, who appreciate you being there, means the world. And I think that's more or less the reason why I'm more happy. So I know the question is, what's next? And I will get more into what's next in my, you know, wrap up of 2024 and, you know, all that kind of stuff. One thing is, once I move, I am moving permanently into my folks' house, because I have a lot of goals that I want to reach in 2025. And, you know, I need to focus on how to do that. And so I'm really just gonna be moving back in with them for the time being, and you guys kind of will see more of why. And so now I have to get used to sharing my space again. That has been probably the biggest thing in this life update, because I I haven't stayed with my family in 4 years because I got my apartment. Did I get my apartment? Yeah, well, it's been 3 years. No. I got my apartment in 2021. Okay, so it's been 3 years. I haven't lived actively with my family in 2020 in 3 years, so it's different because I've been in my own space for the last 3 years, and it's different, but not bad, but different, you know. So other than that, that is probably all the life update I have for you guys. Again, I've just been very intentional of I've been trying to bask in everything, because again, I'm somebody who's always go, you know, okay, I got this, what's next? I got that, what's next? And I really trying in this last like month, just really taking in everything for what it's worth. Still, you know, future planning and stuff like that, but not as much as I used to. And I think that's probably considering to some of the anxiety I had while being in Chattanooga, because your girl had to get a therapist because I thought I was going crazy. And so a lot of things was like, oh well, I can't wait till I get to do this, and not being in the moment. So I really took that for what it's worth and was like, hey, I really need to be in the moment while I'm here, you know, being able to not always think, well, what's the next thing that I have to accomplish, but really just trying to be in the moment. And that's it. So thank you guys for staying tuned to this life update. Hopefully that gives you more of a clue of where I've been, because I know I've been kind of spotty on YouTube, and again, I've just been so busy with work and events that I have content, but I have not uploaded it, which is very bad. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of doing all that. So thank you guys for staying tuned. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a video when I drop it. And also comment down below and tell me like, what kind of content do you guys want to see in 2025 from me? I'm really trying to be more diverse about what content I'm doing. Now that the name change happened and I told you guys all about that, I can do more fashion videos. We'll see how that goes, because again, until the thing happens, I have to, you know, go to a content creation studio, so we'll see how that works. But anything, if you want to see it, you know, if you want to see more of my life, more of this or that, comment down below and let your girl know so I can know when I'm planning my content pillars for 2025. All those will be taken into consideration. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye y'all.